Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Rau here, Ryan, Mr. Rau's Gaming, and welcome to another evening of Talking Tabletop with Mr. Rau. Not exactly sure what this episode is going to look like. I got a few things that are new to the collection. I'm not sure if I'll do an unboxing. Maybe I might do an unboxing. The unboxing that I wanted to do tonight, I didn't get it in time here. I'll explain what that is in a little bit. But I do, and I also have some crowdfunding news and possibly some also gaming news. And you know what? I don't think it's going to be it's not going to be a really lengthy episode here tonight. But hey, let's just let's just get right down into it. What is new to my collection? I'm just going to switch over my camera here to the table view here, and let's just go here. I'm just going to tap that, and then I'm going to tap this one, and then there it is. Boom. Just got this week. We've got the Exit the Game Advent calendar this year, and I've been really excited. I missed out on this last year, and I really wanted it last year. It was only really readily available kind of in European countries. Maybe a few copies made their way over here to North America, US, and Canada. I didn't manage to get a copy of it, but now they are readily available. I got my copy from Amazing Stories Canada here in Saskatoon, and they have a really awesome web store that you can buy all their lovely things, including the Exit Advent calendar. 24 exciting riddles, the mystery of the ice cave. They're advertising it's a level 2 puzzle solvings. So, hey, I'm really excited for the holiday season to get here because I really want to try, really want to try this out. Let's take a look at the back here. Oh, I'm just going to try to flip it over here. So, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. It says, your pre-Christmas ski trip definitely hasn't gone as planned. Just as you are taking a break and enjoying the crystal clear mountain air, you hear a noise and see a terrifying avalanche crashing down the mountain towards you. Heart in your throat, you hastily grab your 7 things and race down the slope. With the last of your strength, you throw yourself into a niche in the rocks, and everything behind you is buried in snow. Your heart races and you pull yourself together. You can hardly believe it, but you are alive. Only then you take a look around. Is this some kind of cave? And this advent calendar is an exit the game and an adventurous story all in one. To escape from the cave, you must open a calendar door every day. Behind each, you will find a new and exciting puzzle, the solution of which will help you move on to the next room. Only if you follow the clues and solve all 24 puzzles will you escape from your icy prison. Now, doesn't that just sounds like amazing? And here it is. We got looks like there's some storybooks in here. There's like the Advent calendar books. There's some things going on. Very much like exit-like things. Looks like there are maybe some cards that are going to come into play here. There's kind of some sort of decoder. They call it a decoder scale and whatnot. And then here's I'm going to try to bring it up here. It says there's an example room of what's going to look like when you open it up type thing. Oh, I am so excited to get this in when December starts and I can work through this. I've just wanted one of these. There is another Exit the Game Advent calendar out there right now. I cannot remember what that one. I can't remember what that one's called right now. I'm going to do the quick Google search here. Exit the Game Advent calendar. And looks like it is the Hunt for the Golden Book. I'm just going to bring it up here on BGG here. Yeah, there it is. So, yeah, there's another one. There's another one that I believe this is this year's. Was this year's or last year's? I can't remember. This one says 2021 on it. Okay. So I think this is so. They're slowly kind of making their way around and coming out here. But at least I got one to play with this year. That's good enough. If I can get my hands on this one, I can save it for next year. Or if I manage to get one, if I get this one as well at the same time, I can probably do two of them at the same time. That would actually be pretty neat. So that's the exit the Advent calendars. I'm just gonna switch back over here to my phone view. There he is. All right, what else is new to my collection? Well, last week I had talked about I had got the G.I. Joe deck building game expansion, and I had gotten the Transformers deck building game expansion, the Darkness Rising or Rising Darkness. I can't remember the order in which they put this down over here. What order they go in, but I also just got in the mail. I have gotten, well, here's the thing. I must have pre-ordered. I got a whole bunch of Transformer stuff in the mail from Renegade Games. I have got, they shipped out, well, first off, here's the one that I got last week. Okay, Rising Darkness. I have it. It's just on the shelf over here. So I got a second copy here. So I'm gonna probably see if I can return the other one back to I got it from Dragon's Den Games here in Saskatoon. Also has an online web store that ships across Canada. I'm gonna try to return this one because I didn't remember. I forgot that I pre-ordered this one because you also get the pre-order bonuses. Here we go. I got the bonus pack promo cards. Looks like there's another kind of like the Astro Train promo character type thing here. So I'm going to get that into but they also shipped out early. This is not coming out till early October, so a few weeks early, they shipped out Infiltration Protocol. So this is brand new to me here. This is a smaller box. This is much like the same size as the G.I. Joe deck building small expansion game. So Infiltration Protocol got shipped to me early, and along with its bonus pack here with some promo cards. Starscream looks like it's on the front cover here. It's some cards. There's some cards in there. Infiltration Protocol seems like a really nifty expansion. Adds some extra modes of play to the game. I'm just gonna bring it on over here. Let's see here. I believe it is also. Yeah, it says this expansion brings new cards and ways to play the game. There's a one versus many mode and then an objective-focused game mode. And also introduces the infiltration phase variant. So, extra ways to play. I am actually going to bust this one. Actually, you know what? Maybe this one will be my unboxing because I kind of want to know about those modes of play. And then I'm probably going to try to get those on stream here within the next... in the coming weeks, because I really want to play around with some of these new modes and see if any of those new modes actually play solo. I wonder if the one versus many can play solo, or if you actually just need a true one versus many. I don't know. I'll try that out. Maybe I'll open up these on. Maybe these will be my unboxing tonight. I'm not 100% sure. But I am gonna get a play of Rising Darkness in the coming weeks as well and everything, because I want to play as the Decepticons. I want to play as Megatron and Soundwave and all those other really cool Decepticons trying to take out the Autobots, and that's what this box does. And I don't know how it's going to work, but I do really want to try to get a Autobot versus Decepticon game in, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that one in on stream because just the way the nature of how I do things here, and this is a very limited space, so I can't actually play with another physical person in this room. But okay, so those are those. Maybe I'll save those and I'll open those. I'll be opening up those ones hopefully shortly. Just put those there. And another big arrival here that came just the other day. Thank you to my good friends over at the Op. Sent me a review copy, and I will definitely be reviewing this one. it may be in the coming weeks. Maybe that'll be a full sole focus on one of these Talkin tabletop episodes. But they sent me Marvel Dice Throne. Not only did they just send me the core box, though, but they also sent me the Captain Marvel vs. Black Panther expansion box and the Black Widow versus Doctor Strange expansion box. They were also very lovely to me and sent me everything Marvel Dice Throne. And I can't wait. Now, here's the caveat, though. I actually backed the Roxley Games Kickstarter, where I already have everything with upgraded components and a big, massive battle chest storage box that stores all of this stuff into one place. And I already own all that, and I've been playing lots of Marvel Dice Throne already. So, I'm going to be reaching out to the op very, very shortly here, because I'm thinking, well, this is a lot of Marvel Dice Throne that I just, I don't need. I already have all that other stuff. I'll be doing a review of Marvel Dice Throne since they sent it to me this way anyways, and hopefully getting some streams of it on. I realized I got now some friends across the country here that also received some review copies of Marvel Dice Throne. So some people want to play. And hopefully I can arrange some Tuesday nights where we can be playing through some Marvel Dice Thrones and show you how to play it and everything like that. So on the other way, I'm reaching out to the op, and I'm going to hopefully be doing a giveaway. My very first giveaway on the channel. And I'll be giving away Marvel Dice Throne with both expansions. It's like $100 plus of Canadian dollars, plus of value going there. So maybe I really hope they go for it, because I think that would be really, really neat if we were able to do a giveaway, and I think a lot of people will really, really enjoy this game. So, Marvel Dice Throne possible giveaway coming in the near future. Keep your eyes locked to the channel. Also, if you're not following me on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, just search up @Mista Rau Gaming. I'll be making posts on there as well. Possibly, if this goes well, you will get some bonus entries if you're following me in those different spaces. So, just letting you know that. So, Marvel Dice Throne coming in the very, very near future. Okay, let's flip this around here. I'm going to take off that one and turn on this one. Whoops, and turn off that one. Okay, well, maybe it comes time to this part of the episode. I'm going to put away this Dice Throne stuff. Maybe I will do I don't know. What should I do next? Should I do my unboxing at the end of the episode? Should I do my unboxing now? Do I do my kind of like board gaming news? Do I do my Kickstarter, GameFound, crowdfunding stuff right now? Still trying to figure out a decent order. I don't have anybody tonight on the chat to interact with, so I am flying true solo tonight. But hey, that's okay. It's I believe there is a lot of people out there getting ready to attend a small little convention, maybe referred to as Shucks 2022 out in Vancouver, starting. Does it start tonight? Or I know registrations are open already, that you can register to the con, and I know it's going tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. So I understand that there's a lot of people that are really busy tonight trying to get ready for that nice big. I really wish that I really could have attended, but it was just not financially feasible for us at this time. And plus, we're heading down. We're heading down to Regina this weekend to visit my brother and sister-in-law and my parents for an early Rau Thanksgiving. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, okay, let's get the unboxing out of the way. I think we'll just do that. So I'll move this dice throwing stuff back to the floor here. Oh, just throw it down here. And I will switch screens back to the... Where is it here? I will put down that one and turn off that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let us bring in... I'm going to... Let's take a look at the promo packs first. I think the promo packs will be pretty cool because these bring in, I believe, some extra Oh, I got... Watch where I have my camera here. I believe these bring in some extra Decepticon characters that you can play as through the dark. Bless me. Sorry about that. Okay, I am going to take a look at the Infiltration Protocol because if that's Starscream, that's really kind of cool. So, try to get that open. Oh, come on. It looked like it was supposed to. Open nicely. There we go. Okay. So the character. So is that everything that was in there? Yep, that was everything that was in there. And okay. So there was two characters. We got an Autobot and we got a Decepticon. So the Autobot we got was Ultra Magnus. That's pretty cool. First time you convert to bot mode this turn, you get to draw a card. Whoa. That's actually pretty cool. Let's take a look at bot mode. Ultra Magnus. Each time you activate an Energon ability on a card you control, get +1 power. That card has +1 power. That's actually really, really nice. Put one robot in your space into your vault. This is not defeating it. Oh, okay. And destroy one robot in your vault to gain power equal to its printed cost. Oh, okay. We've got big, beefy Ultra Magnus here. I'm going to have to try to play with him really, really soon. And we also got... Skywarp. Not Starscream. We've got Skywarp here. Okay, and let me get this in the right place here. We got Flight. When you would convert, you may teleport to any space in the matrix. Instead, if you cannot convert for any reason, then you cannot use this ability. And then first time you play a starter during your turn, you may flip an adjacent card face up. Well, that's actually pretty good. Destroy one card in your hand, then you may convert. Target player discards their hand and draws an equal amount -1. Oh, okay, so cycling through your cards. Really neat abilities. And then also Garrus 9 prison break setup and rules. So it looks like we get kind of like a scenario set of rules and setup here for Infiltration Protocol. So that's actually pretty cool. It's really worth it. These bonus packs, they do pack a lot of punch into them. So, and then we also get an extra couple cards to shuffle into the deck here. Oh, so it's the Garrus 9 prison break card, Scheme Boss special, and we also get Overlord, Decepticon phase, 6er boss, level 3 boss. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so that's what came in the Infiltration Protocol bonus pack. Bonus pack 3. Give my those guys over there. Put that over there. And just take a little chunky page. And looks like I also got the Rising Darkness bonus pack. Let's take a look at what's inside there. Okay, put that aside. Come on, got stuck there. Okay. And looks like we get one character. Okay, we get Astro Train. I got 2 Astro Trains. 2 different Astro Trains. There has to be something to do with his... Must be with his ability. Really kind of cool. All right. That's awesome. That's actually pretty awesome. And then we got his standee. And then we got a whole bunch of cards to put into our player deck. Let's take a look here. We've got Rat Bat. Okay, it's a mini cassette. Wondering where that guy was in the original box. Onslaught. It's one of the Constructicons. We got Drift. Well, there's a deep cut. And we get... Oh, there he is. There's the big man himself. Ultra Magnus. Autobot. And we saw that Ultra Magnus was in the bonus pack of the other one as an actual playable character. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it is definitely, especially for these extra characters, it's definitely really worth it to pick up these bonus packs. And you get these bonus packs by pre-ordering through the Renegade Games website. So I'm going to take all of that stuff and I am going to just, shuffle it all together and put it into my main box, probably, or this Rising Darkness box here. I'm just going to just set things aside. Garbage, standees. This stuff is garbage. Okay. Rising Darkness, I know, is going to be a lot of the same as what the core box looks like. So maybe I'm just going to take a look at tonight is I'm going to take a look at what's inside Infiltration Protocol. That is brand new. This is not hit retail shelves just yet. If you pre-ordered it, they sent out their pre-orders early. You can still pre-order it and get that bonus pack with Ultra Magnus and Skywarp in it. Right now, I believe until October or something, which is just right around the corner for us. But let's take a look at what's inside Infiltration Protocol, and maybe you can judge for yourselves if you want it, and if this is something you want to pick up. So let's just take a look quickly here. I don't have any nails tonight to try to get that plastic. There we go. Garbage on the floor to pick up later. Okay, small little box. There's our ad for the Power Rangers role-playing game. Transformers, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers. Gotta try the Power Rangers one at least once here. I didn't hear it's that great, but the G.I. Joe one, oh boy, G.I. Joe is great. Just played it on stream just the other week, and it is absolutely fantastic. So, highly recommend checking that one out. I got the expansion to it, Shadow of the Serpent. Definitely going to play those scenarios on stream one night coming up in the... I am saying in the near future. I've got a lot of games to play, and it's the beauty about this. I'm not sponsored really by anybody. I don't have any obligation to anybody, so I just play whatever I want. Okay, and we've got this fold out here. It looks like it's just like this little leaflet, this little rule book of Infiltration Protocol. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Here's our standees for our all of our characters, and who are our characters that we get inside of this game. We get some new Autobots and we get some Decepticons. So of course this expansion, this Infiltration Protocol, is coming out after Rising Darkness. Rising Darkness introduces the Decepticon playable characters. So we get here is we get, well, you got this whole thing here. So, okay, so we get Springer. And he has this thing, too, where he has also got a whole bunch of different alt modes. So here's an alt Springer mode. And here is, on the other side, is as a bot mode, which the artwork is the same on both sides. And here is a alt Springer. Alt Springer. So I think there's this new thing. There's this thing of convert. So I guess we have to read the rule book about what is converting. We've got cup, There you go. We also got Preceptor. There you go. A lot more text. A lot more text on these ones, so there's a lot more abilities going on. And then we got a whole bunch. So we got 3 new Autobots, and we got a whole bunch of Decepticons. Like, we got Bludgeon. Oh, that art is so cool. We got Onslaught. Nice. We got 6-Shot. We get and 6-Shot, more 6-Shot. So again, this is one of those Decepticons or one of those playable characters that's got multiple cards to them. Oh gosh, he's got lots of cards to him. We got 6-Shot, 6-Shot, and 6-Shot. Lots of different alt modes, but one bot mode. So I'm guessing the convert is going to be like converting into some of these other modes. Let's take a look at that rule set. So I'm just going to put that in there. Okay, I'm going to take a look at this rule set here. Let's take a look. Megatron has finalized his 6-stage infiltration protocol designed to conquer worlds one devious phase at a time. Nice. Customize your game. Okay, let's see what's got going on here. It says this expansion cannot be played on its own. Yeah, customize your game. Simply swap out any number of bosses, robots, technologies, maneuvers, sites, allies, or relics with cards from this expansion that have similar card type and cost. For example, you can replace a cost 5 ally card from the core game with a cost 5 ally from this expansion. Okay. A Decepticon Phase 6er boss has no direct equivalent, but can be substituted for any level 3 Decepticon boss for an added challenge. Okay, we got Infiltration Phase variant. So it looks like there's some extra things that you can do to set up that Infiltration Phase, which is obviously the name of this expansion. And it looks like this little rulebook has the same problem as all of the other rulebooks, as it's just walls of text. Walls and walls of text. Team versus team mode. Okay. And 1 versus many mode. 2 to 3 players can battle against a single player. This mode is set up in the same manner as team versus team above, and follows the same rules with the following modifications. So it is not, you can't just play solo against a boss. So it sounds like you do actually have to play true actual 1 versus many, which could actually work out because I could play the 1 and my wife could play the minis if she so chooses. Oh, here we go. New cards, triple changers and 6 changers. 6-Shot and Springer are playable characters with multiple alt modes. They work like any other character, except for you have more than one alt mode to convert into. This, when starting the game, you can choose any of their alt modes to begin the game in. When converting, place the current active mode face up on top of the other cards. You may convert between alt modes, just not from bot mode to alt mode and vice versa. Okay, so converting can allow you just to go through all the different alt modes. Okay, and then we got some special damage cards, which I believe I just saw right here, right on top here. So special types of damage. Damage is a thing that that interacts with the players in the base game, and if you're playing the cooperative mode, when you get so many damages, you actually lose the game. And this one looks like it says, on your turn, play this card before any of the other cards. You cannot convert into the game for every 2 damage you. Okay, so these ones actually have a negative effect. Actually, if you have them with you, you can't do the converting abilities. And specific card clarifications and whatnots. And so, okay, and they give you a nice little card inclusion reference chart at the back here of what cards you should include if you're going to be doing certain ways that you want to play this game. That's actually really nice and really handy. Okay, Infiltration Protocol. Stands for the standees, and we got the deck of cards here. Nice little size deck of cards. Oh, this is the big thing that I missed last week. I unboxed Starship Samurai from Pladat Games, and they had some cards in here, and they had they had the annoying plastic wrap. These ones at least have you can see it there. You can see that it has the little pull tab that I say, hey, if you're going to wrap up some cards in a game, you need to have a pull tab. Because look how easy that is to get into this deck of cards. And look at that. Voila. It's not that hard, people. Let's take a look at some of our cards here. Okay, so we got a bunch of these new damage cards. Okay, and then we've got new technologies. We got some new technology here. So let's see if I can get them up here closer. Some new technology cards. Some new maneuver cards. Oh, some new relics. Which are really, really nice. Some new Decepticon schemes. An Autobot initiative, which I believe is introduced in the Rising Darkness expansion. New cooperative schemes that you can shuffle in. Okay, we got some more allies. Site boss, so I believe these are used in the infiltration setup. And then we got a whole bunch of new Autobots. Some new Decepticons. Got some Autobot bosses. Roadbuster. Broadside. Impactor. Some new Decepticon bosses. Brawl. Thundercracker. And Thunderwing. Nice. 6-shot. Oh, we got that 6-shot. Oh, yeah, we got a whole bunch of other things in here. And then we got those new infiltration phase cards. Okay, so this actually looks like a pretty neat expansion here. It's adding some new ways to play the game, which is really always really quite nice to have. Giving you some new people to play with. Whether or not you have the base game or Rising Darkness, or if you have both. It's actually probably the best value if you have both Rising Darkness and the Rising Darkness and the core box. I'm just going to throw all of this promo stuff into this box here. And I'll just punch it. Whoa, boy. That was my bad. Sorry, folks. Hit my little stand here. I'm just going to punch out these stands and throw in the promo stands into this tiny little box, and I'm going to go incorporate this into the main box. Put the little stands in there too. I'm going to incorporate that probably later tonight. Okay, so that was what was inside of Infiltration Protocol. Looks like a pretty neat little expansion. Can't wait to play it and try out all of the new stuffs that are inside there. Along with Rising Darkness, I can't wait to get that one played as well. Okay, that's what's new to the collection, and a brief little unboxing of what's inside Infiltration Protocol, Transformers deck building game. Designed by, who designed the expansion? Was it Matt Hyra again? Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. So the deck building game is by Matt Hyra and Dan Blanchett, but this game expansion is by Dan Blanchett. So more good stuff from that team over at Renegade Games. They're killing it, and they're knocking it out of the park with this game. Okay, let's bring back my FaceTime here. There we go. Okay, what do we got going on here? So we got probably 20-ish minutes left here. So let's just take a look at a few things that are going on in the crowdfunding universe and world. I am just going to pull those up onto my screen over here, and I will switch my screens again. Put my FaceTime cam up there. Add in my website view, and there it is. So my first one I'm going to take a look at very briefly is that over on GameFound, we've got Tainted Grail, Kings of Ruin. Now this is a expansion campaign, and it's also a reprint campaign for the original Tainted Grail here, which is, oh my goodness gracious, it is a great exploration story-based campaign style game. There was some issues about the quote-unquote grindy nature of what was of how to play the game and the combat sequences and stuff like that. I really didn't see it because I don't know, I heard if you got lost and you kind of wandered around, you could end up just kind of, you had to start grinding it out. But I never really got lost in this game. I kind of figured out what I needed to do, but then I actually had to grind out on how to, do it some of the times. So, and look at this. This thing's going gangbusters. There's still 18 days left, and it's already at $2.1 million. Okay, and then so this is the Kings of Ruin. This is a whole brand new standalone experience. You do not need to have played the original Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. You do not need to have played that one. This is a whole new, brand new standalone experience. And we are going to take a look at this game over on, I guest appear on Jason and Julie's YouTube channel, Dice and Dragons. They are located out there in Quebec. And they have a series on their YouTube channel. I'll make a link in the description here. That's we call Kickstarter excess or value, where we take a look at crowdfunding campaigns, and we simply look at the crowdfunding campaign through the dollar amounts that you have to pay in order to get the stuffs inside of the campaign. So we have an episode that we are going to be recording, not this week. I believe we're recording it next week, and it'll be out shortly after that. So there's still 18 days left. We're going to wait for this campaign to develop a little bit, see what some of the unlocks are. And then we're going to do a full dive into whether or not this has excess or if it has value in the campaign, and kind of give our thoughts about the campaign itself. I'm just letting you know, I really, really enjoyed Tainted Grail, and so I've got a feeling that I may end up backing this one. Looks like they have over here on the side, they have the Kings of Ruin Excalibur Pledge Sun Drop. It looks like at about $209. That's the thing about these Awaken Realm campaigns. They are big, they are massive, they are expensive, but they do load you full of stuff. Like, look at these miniatures that you're going to end up getting inside of this. So yeah, I'm not going to get into this one too much. I'm just going to take a look over here at what are these pledge levels here. So they got the Kings of Ruin Excalibur Pledge. Okay, it looks like it gives you some expansions there. The core pledge is $99 and gives you the stretch goals. That's awesome. Fall of Avalon, and then the Night of Avalon looks like gets you all of the. Oh my gosh, that gives you all of the things for $300. The original campaign and this new campaign stuff. Oh no, there it is. No, the Warlord of Avalon gives you. Oh my gosh, even everything, all the cosmetic add-ons and everything like that. Okay. Where I'm not going to get into this, but man, oh man, you gotta check out. Oh yes, there is going to be a 2.0 rule set and upgrade pack. So you're going to get a better version of the original Fall of Avalon Tainted Grail. This game, you have to experience this game. It kind of takes. There's another very similar exploration style game called The Seventh Continent. And it kind of has that very similar feel of the exploration where it's all card-based, and you're just kind of laying out cards beside each other to kind of grow a map, and the cards are the map. This one just got way more going on because you also have to do combat, and you have your own deck that you have to upgrade as you gain experience and whatnot. And the story. The story is top-notch, fantastic. You have to, if you have a chance to try Tainted Grail, I definitely highly recommend doing it. Okay, so look for it coming in the coming weeks over on Dice and Dragons YouTube channel. I'll have a link in the description of this video after this one comes out to our excess or value playlist, and this should be coming up on there probably shortly. We're going to probably record that next week. Another little game that dropped on crowdfunding this past little bit that kind of stirred up a lot of conversations is the Terraforming Mars dice game, which is not doing as well as I guess it's not doing as well as the Tainted Grail. How many backers is it doing? 11,460 backers. Wow. This one's got 5,000 backers. Now, this is a much different style of game. Terraforming Mars, the dice game. Which, is this a game we really asked for? Do we need another Terraform? Okay, so we've got Terraforming Mars. Pretty successful evergreen title for Stronghold games. Very successful, very popular, has its issues, but still is a pretty great game. Okay. Then they came out with Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition, which was solely a card-based game, even though Terraforming Mars was very heavily a card-based game as well. Ares Expedition kind of stripped away a bit of the components and really focused on mostly the card play of Terraforming Mars. It's really good. I really enjoy Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. I almost like it better than the actual Big Brother Terraforming Mars. Again, I'm not going to really get into that tonight or anything like that. But then we got this. Then we get the dice game. I really don't understand this. This is going to be just a small little cash grab, and it is going to be a small, we're just shy of 300,000 Canadian dollars, which if we convert that is we are sitting at 211,000 US dollars. So you're only just making in over $200,000 on this one with 13 days to go. I don't think that this one, it's still got 5,000 backers. 5,000 backers is nothing to sneeze at, but I don't think this is going gaga for bananas as I think they probably hoped. They're trying to grab in on that Terraforming Mars hype. And this is also too, it's a $35 pledge right now. They're MSRPing it at $50. $50 for a dice game does seem pretty hefty for me. So possibly jumping in at $35 would be okay. All depends on what got solo mode. It's easy to set up and teach. Corporate era expense. So they're including an expansion here with you, I guess. Oh, look, they got the big ones here that are doing the... Okay. Yeah, so it's just showing us how to play this game. How is this different from the Terraforming Mars you may know? Good question. Let's zoom in on that. Can I zoom in on that? Yeah, let's zoom in on that. Fast and simple to play, great for all gamer groups, including those with younger players or even those new to the hobby. Okay. Each resource die can produce 3 different resources, common, uncommon, rare. So the resources you have on your turn are randomed. You control the type and amount. Okay. There are multiple ways to change your roles. You approach and efficiency in resource management is key to success. Out of resources, produce more. You do not have to wait for all other players to pass to produce new resources. Finding... Okay. okay, I guess. I don't know. I just thought I'd bring this to our attention. There's a lot of people out there that really like Terraforming Mars, and maybe they just need a little bit more Terraforming Mars in their life. I don't know if I'm going to go for, even though it's sitting at $35 US as a pledge. I don't know if this is going to offer any much of a different experience than Ares Expedition or Big Brother Terraforming Mars. Like, you do get the promos and you get the buy some card sleeves and whatnot, I guess. That's going to kill it for me. $25 shipping on a $35 game. So do I need all those promos and extra? No, probably not. I can, if I want to try this on, I may just wait for retail. But even then, $50 retail, MSRP may not be worth it. Okay, so that's what's happening on crowdfunding there. We've got Tainted Grail, Kings of Ruin, video coming out on Dyson Dragon's YouTube channel in probably next weekish time. Well, we're recording next week, so in probably a couple weeks' time. Terraforming Mars, the dice game. Yeah, not really super hyped about this one. Am super hyped about this one, so I'm probably just gonna keep that in mind. I don't know. Maybe should I just go? I'm gonna see if wait. I had another game here. I'm just gonna go back to my thing. This one's got many more days to go, and I just kind of like the aesthetic of this one. Age of Comics, the golden years. I really, really do enjoy comic books. Okay, I was a big avid comic book reader back in the day and collector. I still have a little bit of a collection. But this one really caught my attention here. And I don't know, I'm just going to bring it to everybody else's attention in case you haven't seen it before. But it kind of looks like it's kind of simulating like the economics of comic book and the comic book industry. Is kind of what I'm gathering is what's going on. And it's like worker placement style, action selection. And I don't know, there's things that are grabbing me about this. And it's got a solo mode. And looks like some reviews are already starting to come in. Hey, Foster the Meeple. Shout out to Foster the Meeple, Maritimes, Canada. Really glad to hear that, Hurricane was going out passed by that way, and it sounds like they came unscathed and no one was injured or hurt. And so glad to hear that people out that way remained safe. So Foster the Meeple, check out their YouTube channel. They do some fantastic videos, and Jamie and Jeff are absolutely hilarious. You'll love their videos. Go check them out. Looks like we got a whole bunch of different videos now out here about this, so you can check it out. And this is what I'm really going to look forward to, is that you can try it on Tabletopia, or you can try it on Tabletop Simulator, which I do want to actually try this on Tabletop Simulator. I'm trying to do that one within maybe the next couple weeks here. I'm going to try to play it on Tabletop Simulator. Hopefully we can stream it on a Tuesday night and just see what's going on in this game, because it does look really, really interesting. So if you're interested in playing Age of Comics on Tabletop Simulator or Tabletopia, whichever one's your flavor of choice, send me a message. I got a link in the description to my email. It's just mrraugaming@gmail.com. But you can take a look at. We can take a look at this game together. I think it would be really, really interesting. Standard edition, €45. Okay, and then I believe there is a deluxe edition, which I guess in this day and age you would probably want to try out. Yeah, there he is. Age of Comics, €65 collector's edition. So, I don't know. This game has really, really caught my attention. I actually just want to try it. So I want to try it on tabletops. What did they say they had left? Oh, it looks like they're already starting to look like they have all these component upgrades, quality of life upgrades is what I like to call them. I am going to take a look at shipping here. 25 euros. A little high, but I guess that's the state of the world, and that's just, things we're going to get used to here. So this is Lyris Games' first created game. It's got 19 days to go, so there's still quite a bit of time left on this one, but I think this one has a lot going on in it, so I'm intrigued. I hope I get to play this one before I have a chance to maybe make a decision of backing. Now that I got my computing machine here that is capable of doing things like this streaming business, and I can now play like online games without my computer crashing. Okay, that is that. Let me just kind of switch things over again here so I can get set up for the next for the next shots here. Some gaming news is that there are a few new games coming to that have made their way onto Board Game Arena. If you haven't heard or do not know much about Board Game Arena, which is, I'm just going to now switch that back over here. Oops, where's my screen here? Put that guy up there. Put this on here. On Board Game Arena right now, just released just in the past couple days here, is we have Ticket to Ride is now on Board Game Arena, which is a big one. This is one that a lot of people were wondering, is it going to make its way into Board Game Arena after the Asmodee acquisition? It is an Asmodee evergreen. It sells millions of copies worldwide. It is one of the family-friendly, massive market games that are out there, and there is a Ticket to Ride app out there that you can buy on. I have it on iOS. I'm pretty sure you can buy it on Android. I'm pretty sure you can buy it on Steam and whatnot. And now it's here on Board Game Arena for a much cheaper price, because if you get the premium membership pays for itself right off the bat. So Ticket to Ride is here now, and it is looking. Let's see if can we find. Let's just try to find. I'm just gonna click on games. Wingspan is that's my other bit. Okay, let's click on Ticket to Ride. You can kind of see over here what is going on. Looks like a really neat implementation. Looks really nice. Looks really good. That other one that I just stated here, Wingspan. I just played Wingspan on Tuesday night here. Alex McKenzie from Meeple and the Moose blog and Riley Stock from the Board Game Community Show podcast joined me for checking out a game of Wingspan. So you can check out on the channel. You can check out on the channel of us actually playing this implementation. And by gosh, it's great. Now, this is another game. It has other digital releases for it on Steam and on iOS and etc., etc., etc. And now it's here on Board Game Arena at a much cheaper price for paying for that premium membership. I actually don't even know what a premium membership is right now. Can I figure that out? Premium. Your premium membership current plan billed at $34.80 yearly. It is that's so cheap for all of these different games, and have access to all of these different games at your disposal. Like, so cheap. So now you get Wingspan. You got Ticket to Ride. I've played Space Base and Race for the Galaxy on stream. That was my last one with Riley, Tim from the Board Game Hot Takes podcast, and David Rodriguez from All Games New and Old YouTube channel. We played Space Base and Race for the Galaxy. So many things going on this Board Game Arena site. Wingspan just came out. It's fantastic. Ticket to Ride is there now, just latest on here. Anything else latest? Let's just do a view more here. 100 results. We got Ticket to Ride, My Shelfie, Wingspan. I've heard things about Regicide. I haven't tried it, so I definitely could. I guess it's a game that you can play with just a standard deck of cards too. So, Space Station Phoenix is a pretty interesting game. Barrage is awesome. Crusaders, that will be done, is on here. Look at all these, just hit after hit. Baron Park is on here. Baron Park is a really, really good explain. It's taken up a lot of my time on here. Tigris and Euphrates, one of the great all-time Reiner Knizia games. So many things going on. Board Game Arena. Definitely go and check it out if you want to play games anytime. Like, I've got some games going on right now, and they're probably mad at me because I'm not taking my turns right now. But if you want to just, if you want to find me on Board Game Arena, you can just do Mista Rau is my name if you want to add me as a friend and start some games. Yeah, there you go. You can see that it's my turn on Blood Rage right now, and we got a game of Lost Ruins of Arnak going. But yeah, Mista Rau, not Mista Rau Gaming. It's the only site where I'm not represented by Mista Rau Gaming. All right. And I'm just going to switch this over again here just to bring up my FaceTime. Put that down. Last little bit about gaming news is a little game called... Oh, where is it here? There it is. And I'll bring it back on here. Put that guy up here. A little game named Everdell. I haven't played Everdell. A lot of people tell me that I should. That it seems like a game that, my family probably would enjoy. So I guess I'll have to try to locate a copy at some point in time just so that I can try it. Everdell has just made its way onto the Nintendo Switch, which I know there's a lot of Switch users out there. I am one of them. My son and I love playing different games on the Switch. And now this game, Everdell, is on here. And looks like it seems like a pretty straightforward. I have not played it, but I have seen pictures and I've seen other people play it. And it just looks like a pretty straight up good implementation of the game. Now, I believe there's Everdell Digital out there already. I want to say that's on iOS, Android, possibly Steam as well. And now it is on Switch. And I really like this, that Switch is getting some of these titles. What was another one that just got, that I heard is coming really, really soon here? Was it Door? Yeah, okay, this one's, it's coming to the Switch right away here. Yeah, Romantik, I heard, is a pretty neat tile laying style game that is also going to finally get its own physical board game. I have heard that news. And it's coming to the Switch, or if it's already on the Switch, maybe it got released today or one of these days here. But Romantik, I saw a lot of people talking about this one on social media a long time ago. I'm definitely going to maybe check it out here. It's coming onto the Switch, which is really quite neat. I'm just going to say it right now that I like it that these games are coming to the Switch because I can get the Switch played a lot easier than coming in, setting up my laptop here and playing it on Steam or on something like that. I can play things on the Switch way easier than say on my computer here. So Romantik coming to the Switch, and if we kind of say, I'm just going to try to say here, Romantik board game and game radar. Yeah, there we go. It says here, Romantik board game is on the way, and it's a bit like Carcassonne. The Zen City Builder comes to tabletop with Romantik, the board game. And it says it's due to launch towards the end of 2022. So it's possibly gonna make its way into retail shelves this year. Can we check out the official press release? Let's see here. Is it gonna load? There we go. From Pegasus Spiel. Oh, and of course, English. Translate to English, please. Yeah, there we go. Pegasus Spiel. La, da, 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 da. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't really say. It's going to come with the fourth quarter 2022 retail price, a suggested retail price of 35 euros. It's probably just got a lot of tiles in it. Okay, click on this to see if anything comes up. It doesn't seem like it's going to give us any more details. Publication date October 2022, so that's just right around the corner. So possibly, I don't know. This is Pegasus Spiel, so this is in Europe. So I don't know how fast it's going to make its way into North America, US, Canada, but I don't know. Okay. So that's your board gaming news for this past year. Games Radar. I'm not going to sign up for it. I just typed in something on my thing. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, thank you for joining me again for another episode of Talking Tabletop with Mista Rau's Gaming. Let's just take a look here. What's coming up on the channel right away here? Okay. Upcoming Tuesdays stream is currently up in the air. I had originally planned for Rob from the Meeple Dungeon podcast and I to play some Ashes Reborn. There are 2 new decks that just came available to us, and we've played a lot of Ashes Reborn together, so we thought we would test them out. Rob just mentioned to me today in message that Tuesday night streams are not going to be a possibility for the next little bit. Family activities, kids are in, like hockey and sports, whatnot. So possibly, I don't think that we will be doing I don't think I'm going to be doing Ashes Reborn this upcoming Tuesday. If things change, that's our first go-to. But you know what? Things will change. If it's not Ashes Reborn, I'm probably going to grab either Transformers or G.I. Joe and bust into one of those expansions. Also, a little game that's coming out really, really quickly, as in it's coming tomorrow, and my copy is waiting for me to pick up at Amazing Stories. The new Marvel Champions expansion, Mutant Genesis, is now going to be available as of this weekend, September 30th. I bet you anything that, you know what, I might have to put a pause on the Talkin' Tabletop episodes and go for and do a bunch of Marvel Champions gameplays, do some solo plays, maybe get some other folks that like to play Marvel Champions in the community to play with me. But I think that will be a lot of fun. So that's possibly coming up. So next Tuesday, we don't know. It's either going to be Ashes Reborn or it's going to be one of the Renegade deck building games, either Transformers or G.I. Joe. And next Thursday, well, it's probably going to be another episode of Talking Tabletop, unless if I, flip a switch and say, hey, I'm going to play some Marvel Champions. So it's either going to be Talking Tabletop or Marvel Champions next Thursday as well. So, and you know what? Even if I don't know, you'll always know that I'm coming live every Tuesday night and every Thursday night at 7:30 Pacific time. And yeah, it's just going to be like that. It's been really a lot of fun. I've been engaging with a lot of people in the communities. So hopefully we can continue doing this. Not very many people saw this stream tonight live, but I bet you everybody can be able to catch it later on the YouTube land channel, on my channel. Then I guess this is my chance to remind you that if you are enjoying the content that is happening on this channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking this video so it gets a little bit of a signal boost, and comment. What did you like? What did you not like about what I talked about tonight? A lot of different things going on. What would you want me to see on a Talkin' Tabletop episode? I would really, really like to hear your thoughts. All right, folks. Well, I think that is enough content for tonight. I'm going to say have a great night. This stream is coming to a close. I am still working on a closing. I have no idea. Riley Stock has got probably I'm going to call it the best closing in all of content. So I'm just going to steal his for tonight until I come up with mine. I'm sorry, Riley. Props to Riley Stock from the Board Game Community Show. The best sign off in the world, and that is keep nerding out. Bye, folks.